Hello Tikkies, welcome to our another video series of Excel automation using Power Automate desktop. In this video, we will learn about read from Excel worksheet action. So let's open Power Automate desktop and see the parameter of this action. After this, we will also see the practical example using read from Excel worksheet action. So now I am on Power Automate desktop. Here you can see guys, read from Excel worksheet. Here the property itself saying reads the value of a cell or a range of a cell from the active worksheet of an Excel instance. So let me explain each and every parameter one by one. First parameter is Excel instance. Here we can mention your instance, and after this our another parameter is retrieve. So here there are four properties are available. It means you can say there are four ways to read the data from Excel worksheet using read from Excel worksheet action. So after this we can also see a start column. Here you can mention a column name, and a start row you can mention column row index. And after this here is the one property get cell contents as a text. If you want to get a data as a text format, that time you can just click on this property. And another property is also available. Here you can see guys, after this here in advanced section you can see first line of range contain column name. So if your Excel file has a column name, and if you don't want to read that column, that time you can just click on this property. After checking this property, the only A2 your read from Excel worksheet action is starting the reading file with A2. So that's all about read from Excel worksheet action parameter. Let's see one by one with practical example. For our time saving, I have already created a flow for this. First, let me explain about code, and after this we will run this flow and see what is the output of this flow. First of all, what I did in this flow, first I am using launch Excel action, and I am opening this file. Here you can see the file challenge.xls file I am reading here. And after this, if you are unable to understand about launch Excel and close Excel, so in our previous video we have already discussed about launch Excel and close Excel action. If you did not watch that video, I will recommend it to you, go and watch. I will also put the link in description. So our today action is read from Excel worksheet. So in this flow we are just reading the value of a single cell. So let's run this flow. Here I am using a start column A and a start row 2, and just click on save. And after this I am using write text to file. For our better understanding, I have just used this action. We will also discuss in our upcoming video about this action, so don't worry about it. So I am just clicking on save, and after this I am using close Excel. So let's run and see what is the output of this flow. So I am running this flow. Here you can see guys, your flow has been executed successfully, and you can see in notepad here data notepad John. A2 has a John or not. Let's clear. Here you can see guys, A2 has a John in Excel spreadsheet. So our first scenario is completed. Let's move to our another scenario where we can read value from a range of cell. So here I am reading value, a start column with A, and a start row with A, and end column C, end row 5. And in advanced property section I am just checking first line of range contain column names. So that's about value from a range of cell. Let's run this flow and see what is the output of this flow. For running this flow, I am just enabling this flow and I am running this flow. Here you can see guys, your flow has been executed successfully. Here you can see your result. As per our criteria, it is pasted in notepad all the data after reading with Excel. So our second scenario is also completed. Let's move to our another scenario, and our another property is value from selection. Here for doing this we have to do one thing. First of all, I am opening this file and just select which value you want to read from Excel using read from Excel worksheet action. So I am selecting all the record available in challenge Excel spreadsheet, and I am just save, and I am running this flow and see what is the output of this flow. For doing this, I am enabling here and I am disable this one. I am running the flow. You can see guys, your flow has been executing now, and you can see your flow has been executed successfully. Here you can see the output. Here all the value is available in notepad. Here you can see all the selected value is also available in a notepad. So our third scenario is also completed. Let's move to our last scenario, and our last scenario is here read all available value from worksheet. It means if any value is available in your Excel spreadsheet, for doing this property, it will read all the data from Excel spreadsheets. So let's run and see what is the output of this flow. For doing this, I am just enabling this one. So let's run the flow and see what is the output of this flow. So I am running this flow. You can see guys, your flow has been executing now, and you can see your flow has been executed successfully. Here you can see all the data is available in notepad also after reading the data using read from Excel worksheet action. So I hope you understood about read from Excel worksheet action. So thank you for watching this video. We will meet in our next video.